All right, Locati here. So, um, mm, I know y'all have seen this build. I know y'all have seen this build. But everyone is like, oh my god, Moria Invictus is so expensive. And the Hands of Wisdom in Action are so expensive. I can't afford the build. So, what if, what if you could do this shit with like some level 45 body armor and like the lowest rolled Paul Kirkland ring on the market and like some weird shitty ring that's not a bad ring in particular and like some weird shitty gloves. I like this was 1x. I think I paid 5x for this belt. I definitely paid like 3x for these boots. This thing was a solid 15, I think. The price may have gone up. I paid a rock solid 1x for this thing. I think I found this one. And like this was the budget breaker. This thing was at least 30x. Uh Go gadget. Beyblade. Oh, this is a T15 map. I gotta get my charges. Where's my charges? There we go. Go get the Beyblade! I wasn't getting charges. This map kind of sucks for us because all this terrain is like really terrible to move on. But you get the idea. This is a T15 map. We're level 75. We're in Garbo gear. Steel's not necessary anymore. This is just right click and let Jesus take the wheel. That's all we're doing. Like, if something is really tanky, like there's a big tanky rare, you just drop a bell on him. And I mean, you can drop bells everywhere. Like, we generate so many combo points, we don't know what to do with them. This is the most fun I have had in PoE to motherfucking date. You don't need expensive rares. You don't need expensive uniques. I mean, the build scales. Like, the build is infinitely better with Moria Invictus and Hand of Wisdom in Action. Obviously. But, yo, games are about having fun, and like, not all of us have time to farm up 20 div to playtest a build. And so instead of doing that, you can just fucking YOLO all over everything with this craziness and have fun. So easy. Now, there are some caveats here. Like, these are all free links. Like, we haven't spent any money on any of this. This is all straightforward. We are running Tempest Flurry, Wind Dancer, Combat Frenzy, Herald of Ice. I mean, I've got extra spirit. We could do other stuff. None of this is min-maxed. This is literally just thrown together. Over the next day, we'll figure out like a real build for this and get it all put together. But I mean, just real quick. Tempest Flurry, Martial Tempo, Inspiration, Electrocute, Wind Dancer with Blind, Maim, and Pin. Running Combat Frenzy with Perfusion, Cannibalism, and Precision. Precision is part of the build. Herald of Ice with Magnified Effect, Cold Penetration, and like we should put something on there? I haven't decided yet. Charge Staff with Cold Infusion, Primal Armament, and Ice Bite. These are literally not supposed to be on here. Oh, whatever. I mean, they work. We'll find out better. We'll find better stuff for that. Tempest Bell with Overabundance, Rage, and the Execute. And that is our active skills currently. On our passive tree, this is wonky. but it is attack speed. And then this little node right here, which is like really great. And then some attack speed here and some attack speed and dex here. And the dex, and stats and dex. And then this weird node right here, which is attack speed, blinding things and increased blind effect and more dex. And then more dex over here. And then we have like more attack speed per accuracy rating here. And you know, we're rocking 10,000 accuracy rating. So this node is like a whole lot of attack speed. And then we have like some skill speed here nonsense. And then like we have some like shitty little jewels. Like this one's actually a good jewel. We have like a little shitty jewel up here. Really doesn't do anything for us. I just grabbed jewels out of the bank that were sitting around. And then I'm specting a dex over here because I'm using Hands of Wisdom in action. And there's like a balance between dex and int. But if you're like budget, rip dex all the way up this tree. You don't need... yeah, rip dex up the tree. Just rip it up. If you need more health, you can throw some strength in there. But on the budget version, I would just dex it up. And then we dive over here some evasion rating and some more dex. And then guess what? More dex. And then some attack speed per dex. Interesting synergy there. And then some quarterstaffy nonsense, which is mostly attack speed. And then around here to combat resonance, so that you can use combat frenzy, so that your electrocutes, which are on your Tempest Flurry, so that you can generate the charges and so on and so forth here. And then right now, like this guy's only 76, but we're gonna dive into this little lightning tree here. This is really solid damage. And then after that, I don't know, but we'll figure it out. Quick edit. I didn't go over this stuff and I just completed the video, so we're just gonna stick this in. Mercenary, advanced thaumaturgy, enhanced effectiveness. There may be better ways of doing this, but I haven't decided yet. Question was posed, is it Gemling Legionnaire only? No. Ish. A monk could do it. A ranger could do it. And witch and sorcerer is kind of cutting it close. Maybe a warrior could do it. But a Gemling Legionnaire is going to do it so much better. So, not necessarily Legionnaire only, but Legionnaire is king. You're going to have a lot of questions. Probably not going to have any answers for a day or two until we like figure out really how to put this together. I think I'm going to keep swinging at budget rare gear for a while so that it is more accessible to a lot of people. But keep in mind, you can just slam on a warrior and a Hands of Wisdom in action and an Astromentus and whatever you want to slam on here to get it put together. But the challenge we're having right now is resistances. This gear is not ideal, but you're really limited on your resistances, especially with Moyer and Hands of Wisdom in action, because Paul Kirkland is necessary for the juicy chain explosions from Herald of Ice, which I refuse to give up. And so eventually we'll have to sort our resistances out, or we'll just YOLO nuke everything with 1,000,000 attack speed. I haven't decided. Thank you very much for watching. Y'all have a wonderful day. Peace.